Billions of people revere Lord Rama as the supreme, all-knowing creator of the universe. Yet the oldest surviving accounts of his life describe an entirely different figure, a man wandering through the woods, weeping in total despair. In the ancient Valmiki Ramayana, when Rama discovers his wife Sita has been abducted, he doesn't respond with calm divine omniscience. He breaks down. He grieves openly, overwhelmed by a loss he never saw coming, acting exactly like a deeply traumatized human being. Later, when the gods, including Brahma, appear before him to praise him as the primordial Vishnu, Rama actually rejects the title. He folds his hands and states, "I consider myself a human, Rama, the son of Dasharatha." This creates a striking theological tension when compared to later texts, like the Adhyatma Ramayana. In these later versions, the story changes. Rama is portrayed as completely self-aware of his godhood from the beginning. His intense grief is reframed as an act, a pre-planned divine illusion, or Maya, designed to fulfill a cosmic mission. We are left with two sharply contrasting portraits: the omniscient orchestrator who is merely performing his sorrow, and the vulnerable mortal who genuinely feels every ounce of the pain. Curious, deliberate tone. If Rama is the supreme creator, did he somehow forget his own divinity? Or is there a reason why experiencing authentic human suffering was a requirement for his mission? To answer that, we have to look past the ancient poetry and examine the physical geography of the Indian subcontinent. Rama's 14-year exile was a grueling physical journey over brutal terrain. Archaeological and historical research has traced over 200 specific locations across India and Sri Lanka tied directly to his route, from the thick forests of Dandakaranya to the caves of Kishkinda. The sheer scale of the land bridge stretching across the ocean toward Sri Lanka serves as a reminder of the massive geographical barriers that had to be overcome by manual human effort rather than a divine miracle. During this exile, Rama slept on the dirt, faced severe weather, and experienced genuine hunger. His physical body remained vulnerable to the elements throughout the journey. The physical harshness of this journey suggests that Rama did not rely on divine shortcuts to bypass the painful realities of a human existence. But how does a being with infinite consciousness actually experience genuine ignorance and pain? The answer lies in the literal definition of the word avatar. It translates to a descent. And to descend into the mortal realm, the infinite must voluntarily set aside the privileges of the higher realm. If an avatar uses omnipotence to solve every problem, his life loses its value as a moral compass for actual humans. This is the mechanism of Maya, an illusion the avatar applies to himself. It is infinite consciousness deliberately constricting into a small, rigid boundary. Inside this restriction, the avatar can genuinely take on humanity's suffering. These limits ensure pain is felt with authentic intensity. God's temporary amnesia regarding his own supreme nature was a necessary sacrifice, allowing the creator to share the exact plight of the created. This brings us to the concept of Maryada Purushottam, the ideal man. Rama embodies a person who flawlessly executes his worldly duties despite facing extreme hardship. Even while enduring the emotional devastation of losing his wife and his kingdom, Rama maintains a strict adherence to Dharma, or righteousness. He provides a foundational model because he has to make the hard choices a human makes. While other divine figures might use miracles to vanquish their foes, Rama fights with human weapons, makes human alliances, and bleeds human blood. His voluntary powerlessness is exactly what makes his victories profound. It reveals a philosophy where human nature is not a flaw to be discarded. Instead, our mortal limits are a stepping stone in the evolution of consciousness. Rama's story suggests that the path to the divine is not found by escaping our humanity, but by elevating it to perfection.